Hey ho Leute, willkommen zurück zu Stories, a Path of the Destinies, mein Gott. Sorry, heute ist nicht mein Tag. Auf jeden Fall sind wir das letzte Mal hier stehen geblieben bei dem letzten Altar, wo wir unsere dritte Fähigkeit freigeschaltet haben. Und ja, ich würde sagen, wir machen einfach ohne viel Trara einfach weiter. Und mal sehen, was uns noch alles erwartet. Ihr könntet mir auch ein paar Truhen da in den Weg legen, also hätte ich auch nichts mitten auf den Weg stellen, hätte ich auch nichts
Dirty
dagegen.
and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Statte Zenobia einen Besuch ab. Reynardo und Lapino waren wieder vereint, aber Reynardo suchte noch immer nach einem Mittel, um die Rebellion zu retten. Vielleicht hatte Lapino recht, vielleicht sollte er die einzige Tochter und größte Generalin des Imperators entführen. Zenobia, wenn es ihm gelänge, Informationen aus ihr rauszuquetschen, könnte das den Verlauf des Bürgerkriegs zu seinen Gunsten ändern. Oder das Auge eines verlorenen Gottes musste große Macht besitzen. Reynardo und Lapino waren wieder vereint, aber Reynardo suchte noch immer nach einem Mittel, um die Rebellion zu retten. Zwar konnte Reynardo das Gehäuse Skyrivers nicht mehr an sich bringen, aber vielleicht den Kern. Möglicherweise konnte Lapino ihm helfen, seine Kraft zu nutzen. Aber ich werde die...
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu School. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Jo, jetzt entführen wir eine Generalin. Ah ja, wenn es weiter nichts ist.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators.
Kapitel 2
Really turn her over to them. But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty. I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Ja. So viele Tote hier. Oh, da ist ein Riesenschatz, da komme ich nicht dran. Falsches Schwert. Na toll. Scheiß. So eine schöne große Schatztruhe, ich komme nicht dran. sehe vielleicht.
Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare? Snapped Renato, a little smug.
Jetzt habe ich nicht aufgepasst. Das ist ja echt peinlich. Komm her. So, jetzt herrscht Ruhe. Aber hier scheint nichts Besonderes zu sein.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Was wird das so ein komisches Ding? Oh Mann.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Halte dich an Lupinos Gänse, Netz, Feuer, Kröte, Wassermelonenplan. Kein guter Zeitpunkt für hasenflüssige Pläne.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lupino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Ob das gut geht? Naja, ich weiß ja nicht.
A crafting bench. Renato wondered what he could make with it.
Aufrüsten. Halten. R2. Magische Schwerter aktivieren. Schwerter verbrauchen Energie, wenn sie aktiviert sind. Schwerter wechseln. So. Aktuelle Stufe Level 2. R2 halten. Baue deine Gesundheit schnell wieder auf. Kostet Energie. Schwert auf höchster Stufe. Ah, cool.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
Oh Scheiße, jetzt hat er mich da erwischt. Ah, Mist. Jetzt wurde ich doch erwischt. Kurz nicht aufgepasst. Ah ja, kann ja mal passieren.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lupino. But the fleet was coming on fast. So they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfish School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapina was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lapino. You have to catch her.
Jo, ich hole sie ein. Was anderes kann ich ja eh nicht.
Cats can run faster.
Kapitel 3.
But
Hallo,
foxes
ich muss
can run
weiter.
longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
Jetzt weiß ich gar nicht, wo es weitergeht.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Komme ich nochmal zurück? Nee. Scheiße. Da war doch bestimmt was.
Renato hoped his mother wasn't watching.
Das ist hier blöd. Oh, neuer Gegner. Vermeide den Zauberspruch des Zauberers. Nach der Explosion wird er alle beschädigen, die sich in der Umgebung aufhalten. Wieso glaube ich, dass ich schon wieder einen Fehler gemacht habe? weil es so ist. Oh Mann, bin ich blöd.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But after all, there were worse things the Imperials
Hier
had done
sind
to
so
friendly
viele
fears.
Schatztruhen, ne? Und ich krieg kaum eine. Ja. Oh.
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Das ist auch eine große. Wie komme ich denn da hin? Ich kapier's nicht, ja.
Renato reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. You're enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Das ist zu grausam. Lassen wir das mit dem Rebellenstützpunkt. Zenobia befand sich erneut in Reynardos Gewalt. Als nächstes müssten sie zum Rebellenstützpunkt. Aber die Dinge, die die Verhörspezialisten ihr antun würden, vielleicht könnte Reynardo den Rebellenstützpunkt umgehen und Zenobia selbst verhören. Bringen sie zum Rebellenstützpunkt, gewinne den Krieg. Zenobia befand sich erneut in Reynardos Gewalt. Als nächstes mussten sie zur Rebellenbasis. Aber die Dinge, die die Verhörspezialisten ihr antun würden, der Gedanke ließ Reynardo erschauern. Doch es war nötig, um den Krieg zu gewinnen. Ja, er würde Zenobia zum geheimen Rebellenstützpunkt bringen. Ja, aber nee, ich mach das. Das andere wird zu grausam.
Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base. He whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling. When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
Naja. Leute, ich werde den Part jetzt an der Stelle beenden. Ich danke euch fürs Zusehen und ich hoffe, ihr seid nächstes Mal wieder dabei. Gebt mir einen Daumen hoch, wenn euch dieses Video gefallen hat und bis zum nächsten Mal.